Hello everyone, my name is Eric. You're welcome to another episode. In today's episode, I'm going to share my experience about growing maize farm in Tanzania. In this episode is very special because I'm going to share the experience of growing maize in a large field. This is my first assignment, and also I'm going to take you some challenge that I encountered during the farm preparation up to the harvesting. And also, I will suggest some solution if you are growing or if you want to grow maize in large field, what you should do with the resource you have. So this is very, very important because when you give an assignment, you can find farmer they don't have all resource you want, but you need to start somewhere. So this is my case. You can see this is the farm, more than 100 acres, and you can see there is a lot of grass. You can see the smoke there, which means the farm still established. So what I did, I decided to cut this grass to make silage because my client they have cattle. So this is the first idea comes because we have some equipment. I took this equipment and I go to the field and start cutting, but some challenge, the farm wasn't leveled, so you can see it cut well, but it take a lot of time. And this is February. I was given this assignment February, and the season start in the end of the month, which near to the in the beginning of March. So you can see we have very short window, and this farm need to be prepared once it will be like March. Once the rain come, we need to sow the seed and go with to rush with the season. So this is my first idea. So I tried this, but because the farm is big, short time, and then I didn't finish. So once I started plowing, you can see you plow, but there are a lot of grass remain like this. So I need to use additional labor so that they can clean up the farm so that it can be the condition for plowing, for sowing the seed, as you can see. So the machine, they can go, because you need to start somewhere, you know. So you have very short window, and you can see there is some of this is grass remained. So you need to use like to hire some people help to cut down those grass. So once the rain come, so it will be ready for sowing. As you can see, the farm is ready. Now we are waiting for the rain. So it wasn't like easy task. First, once I entered the field, I didn't know where to start, but you must start somewhere. This is farming. So you can see the farm condition. It's now okay. Now we are waiting for the rain to come so that we can harvest. For short window we have, you can see the rain came at 20 of this rain came at the 4th of March. So we started the 5th of March, we started planting. So we wasn't able to use the planter because the farm wasn't leveled well. So we had labor, so they planted. We had a lot of labor, more than 100 labor. So you can see this is the first challenge, the machine. If we could have a planter, we could use the planter, but we incur extra cost for hiring labor. So after we planted, you can see the farm. Now we need to wait for the rain to come so that the maize that we sow, it will come out nicely. Because the effect of climate change, the rain is unpredictable. So the first rain came in the 4th of March in 2023. So now the days have been gone, no rain. This is like 15th of March, no rain. Since we planted, there is no rain. So we are still waiting. In the weather forecast, we expect the rain the coming week. So this is how it's very difficult, especially when you are growing rain feed. which means you are dependent rain. So on 20th March, the rain came. But I have different farm and different, not very far away. So once it came 20th, I go to the field, there was no even a single drop. But other farm where it is not much very far, it is about 10, it is 10 kilometers from this farm, you can see. But this farm, it rained. This is the place where I was, but this is close where I live in. So this farm, it rained. So you can see it is a small farm, about 10 acres. You can see the maize, they're coming out good. So this is 20th of March 2023. So you can see, but other side, there is no single drop. Just imagine the distance of 10 kilometers. It's not that much far, but you can see the big difference. So guys, when we are saying climate change is real and it is affecting people, you have like a rain in one localized areas, but you are not getting the rain. But thank God, on the 23rd of March, it rained again. So for this area, it is the second rain we received from this season. But from another farm that is 10 kilometers away, so it is the first rain. So you can see the seed that didn't germinate, this is the rain that they are going to germinate. So you can have like 3 different variation of maize on the same field, because the seed that didn't germinate, that we planted on 50th of March, now they are going to germinate around, because today is 23rd, so they are going to germinate at the end of March. So you can see this is some challenge. So if you want to grow comfortably, use at least supplementary irrigation, especially in a critical time like sowing time. Once you sow, you pour some water, so the seed will come out all. But this depending rain, it have some challenge, and it reduced the yield, especially number of plant preparation, especially when you hire laborers instead of using planter, and also when you are depending rain. So this is like in initial preparation, this was the biggest challenge, mechanization and also the rain. If we could have even more time to prepare, we will encounter this challenge. So after that, you can see the maize, they're coming out good, but also there is variation. As I said, there is some maize that you can see the difference. They have like a difference of 3 weeks, but it is within the same field, so it make even management a little bit difficult. And you can see the nature of my farm. We have a lot of grass, so we did like twice weeding, but you can see the weed is still there. So this is giving us a lot of challenge. When I didn't expect that I will encounter a lot of weeds. So some areas in the field, you can find the maize, they are good, and the plant preparation not very good, because we hired labor. The reason that we had labor, because we didn't have a good time to prepare our farm to the level that we can put a tractor and then we can do harrowing, so we can level the farm. So this is the progress. So you can see, yeah. So once you are starting, you should not start even to think to give up, because if you give up, you wouldn't have this kind of maize. There is some challenge, but yes, but we must start somewhere. If you are farming, this is a progress. Don't aim like you are going to get your production costs they're not going, don't aim like you're going to get a very huge profit, or you're going to get the money that you invested. But in farming, if you want to a good farming, you must start somewhere. And also sometimes you need to take a difficult decision to come out with this result. It's not impressive result. It's not what we I expected. So, but at least I came out with this. So the yield, like you can expect the yield, it won't be good enough because you have like you have the area of 100 acres. So you are going to expect the yield like a smaller holder farmer, despite you have the very big field. Big field, you need to be mechanized if you want to achieve a high yield. But this one, we're going to get low yield because of low rain, mechanization, and also using labor, which is very, very expensive. But since we have animals, so we are going to utilize this maize straw or this grass. It's going to be like the standing hay. So this is what you can get. So that's why I say in farming, you don't need to give up early. You need to start somewhere. So once you harvest, so you need to take also some small technology like this. This is the sharing machine that the small farmer they are using. So it helps us to share maize easily, and as you can see, and this it's operated by diesel. There is some machine also operated by petrol, smaller one. That's smallholder farmer they use to shell their maize. So guys, this is the journey that like this is the result of my first assignment of growing maize in a large field. So this technology, you can see, I recommend very much because it's very helpful and it saves a lot of time. Imagine you have a lot of maize, like it's not a lot, but just even a little. This is for me is a game changer. So guys, once you ready shell, you need to store and wait, like finding for the right market. So guys, this is my journey, and was my first project of this year with my client who want to grow maize. Thank you for watching. See you in another episode.